Good morning, guys. So this morning, in my quiet time, as I'm reading through the Bible in a year, today's one of the chapters that I had to read today was Genesis again. And I love Genesis because it's the beginning. It's that new thing. And there's so many stories in Genesis. But today's reading was about Noah. And we've already gotten through the part of Noah in the ark and reading through it. And it's talking about when the ark comes to rest on Mount Ararat. And basically putting it in terms of our months. Their Jewish months are slightly different, but putting it in terms of our months. They were in that ark for about 5 months of nothing but rain. Closed up in the dark, in the rain, having your whole world just rocking. And then the ark comes to rest on the top of a mountain and the waters start to recede. But it takes another 2.5 months approximately for those waters to recede. And then Noah sends out a raven and he sends out a dove and the dove comes back. So he waits another week and he sends out another dove and she comes back with an olive leaf. And so you're talking another 2 weeks. So now we're at 8 months since they've gone into the ark. And then they don't even get let out of that boat for another 2 months. It's about a year total that they were in that ark before God finally said, go out. Now, it says that those waters had receded, that Noah came out on the deck of that boat and looked around and the waters and the ground was dry. But God still didn't let him out of that boat for another 2.5 months. Do you really think with all of those animals, all of those people, all of those things in that boat that he wasn't ready to get out as soon as he saw that ground was dry? And it reminded me that so often we think we're ready. We think we're done. We think our time is up. God puts us in a situation where it's dark and it's wet and it's ugly and we don't like it and there's storms raging around us and we are just getting rocked. And we've been there. And then it stops. He tells us that we've come to a time when we're resting on the top of the mountain and the waters have receded and we know our promised land is right there. But he's not letting us out. And we can send out messengers and we can ask God, why, when is this coming? But he didn't tell Noah anything. The Bible doesn't record him saying anything to Noah. Noah sent out the dove, but he didn't get to come out of the boat. He thought it was time. He thought it was ready, and I'm sure. Do you think that he sat there with all those animals